DPS Jeff mains, y'all gotta chill, bro. One of the things that I always loved about Marvel Rivals and just the community in general is how much everyone's always evolving, everyone's always finding out new strats or new optimizations with certain characters. Case in point, Wolverine. Now, when the game dropped, everyone thought Wolverine was just a terrible character. He was the worst duelist in the game. But as people started to understand his kit and how the character actually works, people started to understand how strong he was. And now he gets giga banned. And if you didn't know, a similar situation just recently started happening with Jeff mains. People started to realize that he's super good at just getting behind enemy lines, being a nuisance just because of how much damage he can actually do and how hard he is to catch, as we all know. The issue with that, though, is that that only really works in triple support comps, and most of the time you're going to be having double support comps, just because not a lot of people always want to run triple support, and believe it or not, it's not always the best option. And where that really becomes an issue is when we're running double support and one of them is a Jeff who's constantly flanking the enemy team. Now our heals are cut in half and our one dedicated support is fighting for their life. You got Captain America, you got Venom, you got Hulk, you have all of the dive DPSs in the game. We really do not need you guys to be back there annoying the enemy team. There are characters whose entire kits are fully dedicated to doing that. We need you behind us, bro. We need the heals. Now listen, I'm not saying you Jeff mains can't get y'all picks. I understand, he does some damage. He does a considerable amount of damage, a deceitful amount of damage. And his survivability is the best in the game, in my personal opinion. So you can get in there and you can get out. I understand. But if you're gonna do that, just make sure that the team is good first. That's all I ask.